And hello everyone and welcome to Competitive Sim Racing League. I'm your host once again, RB Pat the Rock 52, and it's Division 2, Round 4 in Baku. Another short qualifying 50% race. And we'll show you the track map here real quick as we're getting the rest of our drivers in here at this current time. 20 corners. 43 dead by Charles Leclerc is the lap record according to this, which I believe has been beaten. But tricky areas are castle section, and really the S's if you're going side by side that can't really work. We got two DRS straights. You got turn 19 to turn 1, and then turn 2 to turn 3. It's a good track to race at. We should get some good close battles, but Sector 2 is not really the place you want to battle, especially in the castle section, because the cars don't work there. Beginning of Sector 3 is a bit rough too, 3Ss, but if you're close enough for DRS, you have a good chance for a move to be done into turn 1, if not prior then. Or you might be able to pull off some Daniel Ricciardo braking style, getting 3 in 1. If you're close enough for that. But we are getting everything set. Should be going here in just a few minutes time. Let's try and get some more drivers in here. It's just me in the booth right now unless we get our seats filled and we can get Gas Girl in here. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. Up to 17, maybe even 16 right now. We'll be going here very soon. Just a few minutes. Last few people are trying to get in, so let's get So we're already up at 05. 5 minutes past the hour. To give our last few drivers a few extra minutes of getting in here in time so they can be here for the qualifying session. Just waiting for the last few. Last few drivers are going to be joining in. ZP is winning. Alright, there's a prediction. Remix ready up. ZP's gonna win, more predictions for ZP. Down 17, some killers left. Mystic's back. I'm going in 1 minute. And it's 05, so it is time to ready up for the race. Schnars is gonna win. See if Schnars can get a win today. Down to 17 again. And here we go. In qualifying, short qualifying session, looks like a beautiful day here in Azerbaijan at Baku for the street circuit. As we mentioned before, 20 corners on this track. Very technical track with some long straights. Sector 2, which is where the sector where I believe most drivers are going to get caught out with mistakes. While Sector 1 is fairly easy, and Sector 3 is also very easy as well. Sector 3 is more built for straight line speed. Sector 1 is a little bit of straight line speed and medium speed and slow speed corners. And Sector 2, you need that downforce for castle section if you want to get anything done. Let's get our information up. See if drivers decide for the mediums. We do have an Alfa Romeo coming out first, and it is no, it's a Haas actually. Is that Zavi? No, it's J Street. First driver coming out of the pits today. It's actually both Haas's coming out first. They're both on the softs, so we'll go on board with J Street and see what he can do in this run. Both of the Williams drivers are not racing today. We are down 2 Williams, our championship leaders in constructors and drivers are out today. Big blows to their team, which will allow every other team to start to close up. We'll have to see once qualifying ends the gap to the closest driver and team and see what they need to do in order to close the gap, which actually I'll investigate that right now. Standings. Closest driver is Ian Lee. He's 3 points behind Hayes and 12 behind Papi. So he could take championship lead in this race, and Ferrari, and no one is gonna pass Williams and constructors. So drivers can change, while constructors are gonna stay right where they are for the next race, which will be at Austria. I'll have a co-commentator for that race. But here we go. We're gonna go on board J Street for a lap around the Baku International Circuit. Heavy braking into turn 1. It's a little bit of curve. Does not run wide. That's very good. Now you gotta hit the brakes right at this 50-meter board. Nice. No curve there. The curve is gonna unsettle the car. Now the DRS straight once again. Flat out. You have to brake around 80 meters, give or take. That corner. You gotta brake around 50 to make that right-hander. Hits a little bit of curve. You don't really want that curve. It unsettles the car. Those sausage curves are deadly around here. Around the 50-meter board. How does he handle this? A bit slow through there. Didn't find the right line. It's hard to find that line. Around the 70-meter board, 700-meter mark, we'll make that right-hander. Now here is tricky castle section. I hit a little bit of that inside curve just to get the car to rotate a little bit for you. It's a tad wide there. That left-hander, which gets you into the triple left. There's that last left. Hits that curb, which did not do anything good for his lap time. So fly around this corner. Here come the S's. We got 2 of them. Some yellow flags. Looks like a car lets some other cars by. And now here comes the long straight. DRS he's not gonna get a tow from the car ahead, but he will be provisional pole for a moment, and it's a 41-2. And Zavio's a 4.31, and Brosi a 40.1. First car into the 40s today for provisional pole. There's Mad Max at 41.7. Ian Lee on the mediums of 40.4. Mystic a 40.2 on the softs. Allen a 40.4. We'll see if he can improve on that time. Otmos P3 of 40.2. Midas goes P6. Now P7 41.2. And GDG on for provisional pole 40.084. New fastest lap session. And then we have SRS Manic 41.1. We do have a Red Bull that's probably on outlap. We have Yam Clan Leader meanwhile on the medium tires. He has some drivers to compare to, with that being Manic and Ian Lee. What can he do on these tires? Is he going to put in a lap? The DRS is wide open. He's actually pitting. Very well then. Goes teammate, that guy. May not be on for the fastest lap. I don't believe he is with those cars. And he goes P7, 40.6, and that guy did a 44.2, getting a 13. We do have a McLaren. It is Gas Girl guy. He is a guy. What can you do coming to the line? It's not going to be the best time on the boards. It's going to be only P12 at 42.2. He's invalidated. Yeah, we'll go on board with Coda. See what he can do here as we're coming up the castle section. Making good lines actually through here. It's a little wide, but is using that track to his advantage. We'll have to see what he can do through Sector 2. This could be on for a good time. He has 30 seconds if he wants to make provisional pole. Purple Sector 2, a 15.7 through there, runs wide, but keeps it valid. And what can Coda do? Great lines through the S's. He's got DRS, he's got his little pink, is now the full straightaway. DRS is now enabled. He's a little late. That could hinder him. But this looks like a great lap. It's not going to be provisional. It's a 40.5, only good enough for P7. The DRS opening a little bit late did hinder him. A little bit, he might have been closer to Ian Lee. And we do have Raccoon on an outlap. We'll go on board with him, see what he can do. We have an car going to the pit lane. On the medium compound tires, best run we had on the mediums today is Ian Lee, who's in P5 at 40.4. Brosty letting the Mercedes by not hinder their lap time. Through Sector 1 is a 35.5. What can Mercedes driver do through Sector 2? Going to the tricky castle section. He hits the wall. And GG goes a 39.9. a new fastest lap. And it doesn't appear... And Allen goes even faster, 39.8. So provisional pole right now goes to the Mercedes driver, and we have a car out as Louise. There should be some yellow flags. Raccoons will be the first car to it. He goes purple sector 2. So we'll see if we can see what happened to Louise and see what Raccoon could do on this lap. And Louise is on the track. Crashed out, he hit the wall in the final S. DRS wide open. This could be on for a very good lap. 39, 40. Only good enough for P10. 40.7. Very competitive from P3 all the way down to P10. All in the 40s. Alpine. Rossi's starting a lap. Max is Max. You know, let's find the next car. Outlamp, we have another Alfa Romeo. That's GG. Is he pushing? He is not. Allen's not pushing either. Ian's on outlamp. Mystic's on outlamp. McLaren. Outlamp. Mercedes. Maybe pushing. He's not pushing. We'll go to Coda. Coda's not pushing. Is that Rosti on lap? Nope. Go to Midas. Just trying to find someone on a lap rather than an in lap or another out lap. What can Midas do on a fresh set of tires? As we've gotten our 19th driver to join us now. And Brosty's actually spun around and broken his front wing. Luckily ghosting is on, otherwise Midas' lap would have been ruined. And purple sector 2 improved by 7/10 of a second. But can he carry it? That's the key thing. He has to carry it through this final sector. Don't know if he can or not. Time won't tell. And as we are coming to DRS, he opens it. Here we go to the line. It's not going to be provisional pole, but it is be P6 at 40.4. Fastest 2 and 3. Coda, meanwhile, not Coda. His teammate Captain Mad Max. To the line, what can he do? Goes to P12 with a 41.0. It actually goes off. On board with Manic, which I actually believe Yam is on a faster lap. Yam is right now. Then we'll check on Manic. Yam looking for a good time. He's on his way to the line. What will it be? Good luck for P4, 40.1. Manic was actually on an out lap. And Mystic, a 39.4. Obliterating the fastest lap time by 4/10 of a second. Oh my, this battle is on. Ian Lee to the line. He goes provisional pole, 39.2. Smashes Mystic by 2/10 of a second. It's getting even better. Let's go to Jade. Oh, that was contact between Mad Max and Manic. And Mad Max will get a 5-place grid penalty. We saw that for a millisecond, but there was contact. And now Manic has paid the price, but Mad Max has gotten the grid penalty. Going back to the action with the drivers, I believe that's Coda on his way to the line. It is. He's invalidated, meanwhile. Midas, meanwhile, behind his teammate of GG, who's on an out lap. Let's see what Midas can do on the lap. DRS wide open. He is pitting. With a Ferrari, is that Schnars? That is Schnars. No. MX is not going to improve. Save from him, which no, he does not. Meanwhile, though, let's see who else we got. J Street's not on lap. Mad Max is on his way in. Panic. No. Zavi. Probably not. Oh, but that guy is off the track with a broken front wing. His points are rejoined. And we are going to the pits. GDG, what can he do through Sector 2? It is purple, improving by 0.3 of a second. He's going to need a lot more than that than through Sector 3 to get provisional pole. But this is already good enough to steal P3 from Allen if he can hold it. See what he can do. This sector, DRS wide open. The line. It's good enough for P3 at 39.6. Let's go to Schnars. It is improving by 0.9 of a second. What can he do to the line? This could be on for a very good lap if he can hold it. It's good enough for P3 right behind his teammate of Mystic at 39.6. Beats out GDG by 0.03 of a second. Sorry, trying to invite someone to the lobby who was supposed to be here. See who else we got on laps. Is that Gas Girl? Gas Girl did not improve on that lap. That's Zavi. Zavi coming to the line, it's not going to be a good time for him. Well, Brosty. Brosty not at the time right now. GG's not going to do one either. Schnar's not doing one. Watch Coda on this lap. Actually, I believe BB's on one currently. BB messing up there, going just a bit deep through the corner. See what DB can do. Through Sector 2 castle section, avoids the wall. Ran very close to it, so that will give him a few extra tenths. Cuts the corner a little bit. Runs a little wide because of it. Evie running through the S's now. Messing up, hits the wall. It has front wing damage. DRS wide open as he is boxing. Well, that lap was not great. Zavi, I believe, is on in. See what it's not Gas Girl. Some out laps. Lakota on flyer. Old mediums. Can he get something out of this time? I don't know if he will. It's gonna be close though. 40.5 is his time. He does not improve a 40.7. There from the Red Bull driver. The session is now over. Manic coming to the line. What will he do? GG does not improve. Manic to the line. It is P6. And Mad Max goes P10 with that 5th-place grid penalty. Moving down the Midas. Purple Sector 2. Could he be on for a great lap and potentially provisional pole? Clearing off. That is Ian Lee, so he will not be able to improve his time. And Midas to the line, it's only P8. Now Ferrari of Mystic to the line. It is provisional pole by a 1/10 of a second. Now it's down to Alan. Ian Lee's disqualified from the session. That means he's going to be starting from the back of the grid. Ian Lee had P2 in his grasps for the moment and is now going to be starting from P19 or maybe even P20. We do have another driver in here. I don't know though. But Alan on his way to the line. Ian Lee's out of the picture for him. Right now to the line. What's Alan do? P2 with 39.3 ruins the Ferrari 1-2 there. Just like like any Mercedes or Red Bull would do. Here comes the Red Bull to the line. Coda goes P12. 5 up old mediums. We do have that guy who is invalid but will just cross the line, and that should be session over. That is session over now. So there you have it. Devastating for Ian Lee. But Mystic is on pole position, followed by Allen and Schnars. That's our podium. Looking down, we do have Mad Max with 5th-place grid penalty. So Gasco actually going to start in P10. And we'll have a fresh set while Mad Max will have to use those soft heaves then on. And Louise did not set a time as he crashed, and Ian Lee's been disqualified. Check the other incidents. No pit stops while I do that. And we are going to go into the lobby. And here we go with the lobby. We do have a full grid today. As formation lap is underway, let's get the tire comp counts on the screen for you like that. Telemetry. So here we go through the grid. It's Mystic on pole, followed by Allen and Schnars of Ferrari 1-3. GDG P4, Utmost P5. We have Manic in P6. Roasty P7, Midas P8, Yam Clean Leader P9, and Gasco. They both got each other disqualified from the not qualified, the formation lap. So they'll start P9, P10 with cold tires as a result. Gasco deciding to go on the medium compounds. Coda P11 on the mediums, P12 on the mediums. J Street P13, DD P14, Mad Max P15, Zavi P16. That guy, P17. Louise on the mediums in P18. Ian Lee, who was unfortunately disqualified at the end of that session in P19. And Lucas Tonio, who was nearly spinning on my end on the mediums in P20. So this would be a tough race for these drivers, especially with the close quarters of a street circuit. And actually hitting, Max is disqualified with hitting Devi, and Lucas is disqualified, and I believe Ian Lee is going to be A-OK from that. So they're saying it's going to be a 2-stopper for the guys on softs, but the ones on mediums could be doing a 1-stopper for the 26 laps here. Who's that Alfa Romeo? That is Midas. He is rushing his way to the grid. Go on board with him. See when he catches up and reaches the grid. And there's the pit stop strategy for softeners, soft, medium, medium, which makes sense. Which you could do a soft hard, but they don't recommend it. There's the AI taking over. Go on board with Mystic as we now see Midas going to his grid slot. A lot of disqualifications for this session. We lost core of the field due to disqualifications alone. Hopefully the race is not that way, as everyone is loading in now. The lights are coming on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. Looks like the Mercedes gets a very good start. But who's going to have it in turn 1? It's going to be Mystic. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. That's what's going on with the rest of the field. Looks like everyone got away well. And Alan's going to have it out of turn 2. Contacting the wall. And Mystic's going to get him off the exit, or is he? Side by side we go. Into turn 3, it's gonna be Alan at the moment. Can Mystic get him into turn 4? Yes, he can. Alan will try to switch back here. And it's not working out for him at the moment. Go on board with him as he's got Schnars from behind. And Mystic's hit the wall. Mystic has hit the wall. And Schnars has gone off. And so has Yam Clan Leader. It looks like that guy also made the same mistake earlier on. So there's one Ferrari all the way down to the back of the grid. So Alan leads by Mystic, GDG, and Manic. And followed by, closely by his teammate Brosty. Here's a battle of note. Coda chasing out Brosty for P5. Alan goes the first fast lap of the race, and Coda will take the lead for P5. And Amos and Brosty have seemed to have gone round. Going once again, the Schnars and that guy have come in for a pit stop. Lost my interval as well. And Gaskell's out of the race. He is DNF'd. He just went on and crashed. And that is a VSC. As we are under virtual safety car, we'd like to welcome Gaskell to the booth. Hello once again.
Hello, great Pat.
So, what happened there, real quick?
My wheel just went blank and I went right into the thing. Right into the
Ah,
barrier.
not again.
Yeah, again, I've already flashed it twice. I don't know.
Well, you able to commentate the rest of the race with me?
Yeah, I could do that.
Well, welcome to the booth then.
Thank you for
Hopefully
having
we
me.
get back to green flags here in a moment, and we are. Davey gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Meanwhile, Mystic is chasing down Allen for the lead of the race. With DRS enabled, this could be very big. Can he get Allen here? He's about half a second back. Yellow flags, it's that guy going off. Both the Aston Martins are pitting. Meanwhile, Mystic thinking about a move, but Allen placing his car perfectly there, going to turn 3 to make his car more of like a dump truck. Which is very effective. Well, I mean, Gaskell, you know this from experience. This is a very tough track to get some moves done just with the tight quarters of another street track.
Oh yeah, it's like you can't even do it even with the DRS half the time.
Really, I would say the best moves are down to 1 or 3. Besides that, you have to send it.
Yeah, you just gotta give it all your all and race your ass off.
Yep. We have yellow flags for Midas. Good to him. Looks like he just had a slight moment, but is back racing once again. Meanwhile, we do have Lucas Tonio chasing down F1 Raccoon. Val for P6, he'll get DRS while Raccoon's gonna have nothing there to help him. Besides a lot of VRS.
Well, he's coming up quick on him.
Have to see what he can do. Mediums for both drivers. Allen goes a 44.3. Manic and Coda now 43.3. Fastest lap times all over the board. And Lucas is going to be just far enough back not to get to be subbed down to turn 3. Have to see what he can do. Looks like he might hit the wall there. But is just hanging about half a second to 4/10 down. Will not get this move done.
Oh, it's a great
nearly
battle
spinning
between
around.
them.
Yes. What was that, Casper?
Said it's a good fight between F1 Raccoon and Lucas Tonio.
Yeah. Sorry, just turning it up for me. Yeah, very good fight between these two drivers, but you have to go on pause as we go through castle section. It's hard to continue battling with these drivers once you go into castle section. It goes as narrow as can be. An F1 car can barely fit. It makes Monaco look wide.
Very true. Ooh. Thought he almost ran into the barrier there.
Well, actually, let's move up to Coda versus Manic. So we're coming through the S's. This is the battle for the last spot on the podium. And Coda looks to be on a great run. He may not even need DRS. And he won't, as he's ahead of Manic. And none of them actually got DRS there.
Yeah, he has DRS. That's weird.
GG goes to the pits. And Coda does have the move done, but Manic will get DRS here. This is an early pit stop from GDG, going on to the mediums. Don't know if he's expecting a safety car or if he wants to try something different.
That's an exciting strategy.
Yep. I was expecting around lap 8. What were you preparing for?
I think it was lap 10.
Okay. Optimus goes to 42.8, a new fastest lap of the race, beats it by half a second. And Barossi barely beats it at 42.848. Now, we got a big battle for the lead as I missed it. Mystic has retaken the lead of this race. And we have a 3-way fight for the lead It's Mystic, Allen, and Coda will have a DRS train. In effect, at Baku, which you never hear anyone say that.
Well, Coda's
Never
looking
thought I
good
would say
on
those
those
words in my
tires.
life, but it's beginning.
Intense battles only in the early stages.
Yeah, once we get to about lap 18, maybe lap 20, it's going to die down to maybe one battle, if any. And Louise gets a 5-second time limit for track limits.
Coda's
But
moving up past Allen, be crazy.
Coda passes Allen without DRS. But they both pit, so Coda takes the lead. And that great move was really all for nothing at that point. We have yellow flags, it appears. Yes, we do. Mad Max has no front wing. He's hit the wall. And he's dropping down the order. Obviously, he's going to pit. As GG just does a great move on J Street into turn 1. And Allen and Mystic come out just ahead of GG. So GG's undercut strategy, I would assume he was going for, has not panned out as the other two drivers have come out ahead of him. And Brosi goes a 42.4. Be interesting what he can do as a rebound strategy after the incident early on in this race. Meanwhile, we do have Lucas Tonio chasing down F1 Raccoon for P2. This battle is back on. They both are on the medium tires, so they'll be going around this track a little while longer. Probably another 5 laps or so, we'll see.
Yeah, that medium tire can last a pretty good while.
But when you start fighting, they start to die quickly.
Very true. Ooh.
Maybe wall tap there? I don't see any damage though, so he might be lucky.
Oh.
Does he get DRS though? He does get DRS, but he might be just too far back.
Yeah, he's too far back.
So let's see how far he closes up. 0.2 of a second. This might be good enough for moving to turn 3. Zavi gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding.
He's just pulling away without the DRS.
Yes, he is.
Might have to look at his setup. It sounds like it's a winner.
But also, this is what happens when you have 20% more ERS as well.
Maybe. That looks good.
Mystic and Allen now back up to P4 and 5. So their pit stop's not too badly timed at all. I mean, is that contact? I think he might ghosted there. But if there wasn't ghosting, that would have been contact as Raccoons hit the wall.
Oh.
And there might be damage. I don't see any, but that doesn't mean there's not. But Raccoon seems to be falling out of this battle a little bit. Still half a second back. But maybe beginning to struggle as we have yellow flags. I believe that's Zave. No, it's J Street. He's spun in Castle with wing damage. And he's having to do a Mahavir Raghunathan style of an 85-point turn.
Pulling Austin Powers.
But down the P11, so there's another pit stop coming. And of course, that means a second pit stop of the race. And it's only lap 8. That's not what you want.
He's definitely going to fall down the order.
Oh, he's going to fall down maybe to around Devi or Ian Lee. We'll have to see, though. But Brosi's definitely going to pass him. Move back up to Allen as he's chasing down Mystic. Louise gets a 3-second time penalty. This is really the battle for the lead as the top 4 will be pitting. They have yet, top 3 have yet to pit. So I guess Raccoon did not get damaged because he did not pit. Very lucky, I must say, though.
Yeah,
You go to
he's holding
simulation,
strong.
that's probably a broken front wing. As we're staying with this battle, we do have yellow flags. It's an Alpha Tower. I believe it's that guy.
Oh, he hit the wall. F1 record hit the wall.
And
spun
Raccoon's
around.
hit the wall. Raccoon and that guy have hit the wall, and that guy definitely has front wing damage. And he may be forgetting that ghosting's on. You can easily back up. No one's gonna hit you, and you are lapped. I hate to say that, but you are lapped, so you would have been ghosted anyway. But still unfortunate with the front wing damage, so he's gonna pit and fall even further behind. Not the way that he wanted his race to go at all.
Very unfortunate.
That guy gets a time penalty to add on to his troubles. Meanwhile, Raccoon is pitting with that front wing damage, and Alan is trying to resume this fight against Mystic. Couldn't close up through turn 1. We'll see what he can do through the DRS into turn 3. And he's just too far back. This straight's not long enough to get that kind of a gap. Oh.
Who's Manly CV?
See what Alan can do. As he's chasing down Mystic, he's going to have to back off the battle here quickly in order to have a chance at passing him, moving into the winning places.
Ooh, got close there.
Luis gets a 5-second penalty for crossing the white line on pit exit. Yellow flags. Who's that? Is that Zavi and Yam? It appears so. No. It's actually Atmos. He's broken his front wing, and that's going to be another pit stop for him.
Oh no.
Running the George Russell Williams helmet for this race. Did not do well to give him some extra luck in this race. On board with Manic chasing down GDG, we have yellow flags. That's Atmos again.
Oh,
Just going slow, broken front
3
wing.
seconds.
GDG is actually get passed by SRS Man. No, is he? He is, but he hit the wall. Manic has hit the wall, but got the move done, and I don't see damage.
Oh, that's amazing.
So that might be job done. I did not see that move coming. He was about 4/10 back on the straight, but he might have a lower downforce setup than GG, because if you have a lower downforce setup, you can make those moves happen from that far back. But you just gotta be quick on the power and have a lot of ERS to use. Meanwhile, we also have Alan chasing down Mystic again. Now this could look on 2/10 back. This could be very good.
Ragnar, no.
Alan's
No.
chances for a potential championship. He's chasing down Mystic. DRS wide open. And he will get him. And is up in the P3. Meanwhile, Mystic chasing down into turn 3. Is he gonna send it? No. staying on board with this battle for really the lead of the race. Well, I just gotta try to get someone in here. There we go, should suffice for him to get back in the lobby. And GDG's actually got moved on SRS Manic. It is up into P5. Meanwhile, Alan is gonna get Mystic into turn 3. What a move by the Mercedes driver. Is back onto the podium and may be able to start turning his sights onto Lucas Tonia. Mystic's still there though, but he has fallen back big time on Alan. Great driving from both of these drivers. Alan now within a second of Lucas Tonio, while Mystic's fallen out of that second gap. So right now Mystic's not getting DRS, while Alan is going to get DRS. Or Mystic might get DRS. No, it looks like he's going to be too far back. Ian Lee is unable to rejoin. And Alan said, forget DRS, I'll get the move done here. Which means Lucas is going to net some DRS. And here he comes, chasing down Alan. Mystic's going to close up the gap. But Alan's going to have DRS on Lucas, so he's not going to be able to close up to him much at all. Alan not going to make the move into 3. And is going to have to hang on as he hopes to continue. Coda, meanwhile, is escaping for the moment while Lucas is in trouble. And the question is, when do these medium runners who've been running the whole race on this tire box for a new set? Because they could do a medium soft, or a medium hard. Yellow flags. I believe that is Otmos. He's got it going again. Here comes Alan though, chasing down Lucas. But here comes Mystic. Can he get them both? Into turn 1. He looks to be ahead, and Lucas did pit. And Alan is ahead of Mystic into turn 2. But here comes Mystic with DRS on Alan. As we're going into turn 3, it's not gonna work. Alan's gonna stay ahead. They're both on the podium. But not enough to get position. watching this Battlefield program as Alan scrubs the wall a little bit. Jam does get by Broski. As this battle continues, and we might see a move into turn 1. GG gets a 3-second time penalty there for multiple warnings as Alan is chasing down Mystic. Go flags in sector 2, that's a Haas. It's Zavi, he is out, and that is a full safety car. Press the reset button on everything. We do have a full safety car here on lap 15 of 26. We could see people going to fresh sets of medium compound tires to the end, because they are perfect for that. Softs won't make it, and the hards will be just too slow. And Coda takes the lead on fresh hards, while Mystic and Alan onto fresh mediums. You're still under safety car, will be under safety car for at least one more lap. One more lap of safety car. It should be. We will see if we do get going this lap. Hopefully we do. Let's go up to the front car of Coda. Looks like we'll have another 11 safety car. And I believe we will. So one more lap, we should start at the end of 18, start 19. And safety car will be in this lap. So here we go. On board with Coda, as he will lead us away with 8 laps of racing to go. Here in Baku, as he is going full throttle, and we are back underway here in Azerbaijan. Where are the green flags? They should come out any second now. And we have green flags. We are racing again. Coda leads into 1, followed by Mystic and Alan, Lucas, Manic, Raccoon, Yam, GDG. It's actually Schnars and GDG. And Schnars gets by clan leader. So Schnars on his way to march back up the grid. And Mystic does take the lead from Coda. Alan looking to send it down the inside of 4. And he does. And now Alan's in P2. We have yellow flags. And it's Midas. He's facing the wrong way. And has no front wing. Gonna go once again. Back to the pits. Midas has retired the car. With yellow flags again. It's J Street and DV. DV now has no front wing. What was that? That's Yam clan leader now spun round. He's gotten going once again. And has damage. That left end plate is gone. Meanwhile, Mystic has pulled a gap. And Coda's playing a great team game for not being teammates with the Ferrari. And he's helping out by defending on the Mercedes. As we're going to go down the grid here. Whoa! Big battle here as Lucas Tonios trying to get past F1 Raccoon. The battle for P4 between Manic, Raccoon, and Lucas. We do have some pit stops. Ian Lee going to the softs to the end. Some other drivers cut out incidents. 5 cars have pit this lap. And Yam Cleaner gets a 5-second penalty for crossing the pit exit line. Pull up our penalty map. Yam has 5, Louis has 6, and GDG has 3. As we now pull up our driver standings to see where we are. As Brosi cannot get to GDG. If Mystic does end up winning this race, and who has fastest car? It is Mystic, so if he gets all 26 points, he will be leading the championship by 10 points over CSR Papi. Right now, Ian Lee not getting a single point to his name. Let's be moved down to P5. As Allen with 18 find himself at 49, moving to second place. Manic with P4, it's all 12 points. Goes up to 40, good enough to be ahead of Hayes, but behind Poppy. Yellow flags, that's the pass of J Street. Manic does it, I mean, Coon finishes P5, which is 10 points. Goes to 34 ahead of P. GDG with 8. So, Coda with big 15 points, goes to 30 points. That's all for now. Allen goes the new fastest lap of the race, 42.0. And GG tops it at 41.9. Back up this battle for P3. As Manic looks to be sitting on Coda as he is, and we'll get by Coda. We have 5 laps to go in this Grand Prix as Ian Lee goes a 41.1. Steals the fastest lap by 9/10 of a second. This battle continues. Or will be soon resumed between Allen and Mystic. Laps to go in this Grand Prix as Raccoon can't get the move done, and Coda's gonna send it on Manic. He's gonna make a mistake and hit him, and that might have just secured Manic potential P3 finish. And it's another full safety car as Ian Lee is out of the race. Let's go down to J Street to see what happened to Ian Lee. Never mind, we don't get to see. Will we see some late pit stops? I don't know. I partially don't think it's worth it. Another safety car. See these drivers' pits. And it looks like we're going back racing as Mystic has floored it. We will have 2 laps of racing. And Raccoon moves up into the podium. Could we have a double Mercedes podium? People will be a lot more aggressive now. As Alan's looking to steal a win away from Mystic. GG and Coda are going at it. And it's GDG off. 3-second time penalty for Lucas, and GDG was doing so good until that moment. And he's off the track. Still alive in this race, but not gonna get much more out of it. We are in the late part of Sector 2. As we are coming to the point where we have 4 sectors of racing to go on this lap. Alan is 2/10 back on Mystic. Now less. Can he get by? Coda gets the time penalty. But Alan wasting his battery. He's out of battery now. Yellow flags in Sector 2. That's Stevie. We will not have DRS. As we are on the last lap of the race. Mystic could hang on and win this race. Or could it be Alan stealing it at the very end? Indeed! What a send! And into the wall they go! Aggressive there from Alan. They're ghosted into each other. Yam Clan Leader is out of the race. And who's gonna happen out here? It's gonna be Alan! But that was very aggressive. And Raccoon could steal it. It could be a Mercedes 1-2. Brosty's out of the race. 2 retirements here on the final lap of the race. Mystic's gonna fall down the P3. Not good at all for Mystic. As Alan, who has had a great race, despite that incident could be reported or not, we will never know until after the race. But it is Alan for Mercedes winning here in Baku. It's a 1-2 for Mercedes. Mystic comes home P3, Mac P4, Mad Max P5, Coda P6. Positions gained. And driver day will most likely be Raccoon, which I would agree with that. Louise, with 7 pit stops, is going to score a point. If that's not insane, I don't know what is. 7 pit stops, and is still scoring a point. What was it? And J Street going through the S's now. But a great race overall. Some good action, some controversy. Lots of DNFs, which you don't like to see. We had 2 safety cars, which is also not fun. That is the race. The race is over. And a very American-esque podium with Mexico, Canada, and Brazil being shown. So there you have it. It is Alan with the win, Raccoon P2, and Mystic P3. But that's going to do it from us from the booth. So